It has been a long journey, full of twists, turns, and rambling hate comments. But it's finally time for this journey to come to an end. Today, I'll be taking a look at NZXT Build one more time in this epic series, because you guys told me that a lot has changed since the last video I did, and you want me to do another video, so here I am. Let's finish this off. And I'm really being told to enter my email or else. Okay, no thanks. So for those of you who watch the series, you know what we're looking out for, and that is mainly discrepancies in pricing. So let's see if they finally fixed it. Also, what am I doing? So let's begin as always by clicking get started and see what they give us. Let's go for the sake of consistency with the same games again, which I believe were these three. I can't actually remember now, I think. And oh, okay, they've changed this up, so now there's like a clear difference between the pre-builds and the configurable ones, because last time a reason they gave me that there were certain price discrepancies is because you pay slightly more for having the option to configure your PCs. So now I guess that's a bit more clear this way. So let's go start a PC and oops, not this. Start a PC and $1,000 PC, and they already lied. It's not $1,000. This is and that's interesting. But if we go down. Also, they're making this a lot more clearer about like how they're judging the FPS, which is nice. I also noticed they switched to a 9400F for Intel, like 2600. Interesting. And if we go to the pre-builds, what would it give us here? Let's go start up PC. And they changed. Yeah, they changed from AMD. This used to be a 2600 as far as I remember. And yeah, and for the start of PC Plus, it was a 2600X. I think, but the graphics card is still the same, the memory is still the same, and the storage is still like really good actually. But let's see actually how it compares and see if they fix the biggest problem. So let's go with Intel, so we can exactly see what's changed. They have, it seems like exactly the same as this. They did fix the RAM, finally. That was a big problem for them because they had less RAM, and I believe it was a slower RAM as well in this higher price PC than even in the start PC normal one, and that was like $100 difference, and yet it has less RAM. So I'm really happy they fixed that. That is really cool. And I believe they changed this card as well. I don't believe it was the Ventus XS6 GOC. So the fact they're selling a overclocked card, a factory overclock card, that's a nice sign. And this is also a Ventus OC model. Are these here as well? What's the okay? This also finally it took them a while, but at least we finally don't have any like big discrepancies between PCs at the same price. Wow, isn't that a novel idea? Okay, I'll try to be less negative than usual because at least they've made progress. Maybe. Potentially. That's... you still get way less memory. So that's all your storage, I believe. Unless they finally fix it and I'll give you like a hard drive as well, or whatever to go with it. Also, I think it's like purchased my last time I was here. It's interesting. Okay, storage. Yeah, that's all they give you still. Even though in this cheaper one, you get yourself a 660p, which is a NVMe, I believe. Let me just quickly Google that. Yeah, it's a NVMe. Here, you just get a normal SATA cable SSD. Even though this PC is more expensive. Because logic. But let's check exactly what else has changed, because I've noticed this thing, the Creator PC. Let's actually do it in a new tab. No, not a new window, new tab. There we go. What do we have? Ooh, that's an expensive PC. 3.5 grand. It's in dollars though. What is it exactly for? Ooh, 9900K 20 Ti. So it's not really a Creator PC. It's more of a it's more of a just like overpowered gaming PC. I mean, for like strictly speaking for creators, wouldn't it make more sense to go Ryzen 3rd gen than 9900K? I mean, if you're already spending so much on a PC, then, you know, maybe just spend a bit more trying to go with a 3900X, for example, which will give you you know, 4 more cores. Motherboards are slightly cheaper as well for AMD, I believe. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure, but I believe they're slightly less expensive. If you're really, you know, hard for cash and you just need a really good content creation PC, you can always just stick with a stock cooler, and the 1900K doesn't come with that. And also, I believe that the price difference between the 1900K and the KS isn't that big anyway, so they could have just gone with that. Again, don't quote me on that. At least you have, like, storage, a lot of storage. You have a WD blue 4TB and a WD black SN 751TB SSD. I believe that's an NVMe. In a PC that expensive, it should be an NVMe. Yes, it is an NVMe. It's actually, that's a really, like, big heatsink. I thought for a second it was potentially a PCIe Gen 4, because those have giant heatsinks. Actually, that's another thing. It's a creative PC, so like if you're really using some, so you could definitely benefit from having a PCIe Gen 4 NVMe, which you can't do with Intel right now, and definitely you need a X570 motherboard for that. So that's another weird issue. I mean, it's good that they have this, but again, I would think just giving the choice as well of, you know, instead of, you know, just choosing your color, also, you know, being able to actually choose going AMD or Intel in a similar fashion they did over, where is it, over, like, in this section, which I have no idea how to go back on. How do I, CPU, how do I go back on my choice of brand? That's like, excuse me? But overall, has the site improved? Yes. Now let's see what they have anything new as well. Actually, one thing I want to check is if there's another PC in similar price to the other one we can compare. Nope. There's nothing in its price range. Actually, let's see. I remember there's a slight discrepancy between these two as well. And why does that not go to the right page? Okay, so Intel AMD 9600K and a 3600. That's fine. That's decent. Streaming. And if we go here, so these are the same price. You do have a difference in CPU, but that's really understandable because you get 8 cores instead of 6 cores, and you know, since it's a streaming PC, makes a lot more difference. If you're just about gaming, you don't really need the 8 cores of the 2700X, so that makes sense. RTX 2070 Super, RTX 70 Super, yeah, that's fine, especially, you know, streaming, NVENC, all of that kind of good stuff, and it's just a good value graphics card. Also, I like that they're, you know, up to date with having a super card. 16 gigs of RAM, that's fine, and 1TB hard drive, 1TB, well, no, hard drive, SSD, yep, it's the same model as well. Okay, they actually didn't mess up this one, that's nice. And if you go here, everything seems to be the same, which is awesome. It's still weird to think about that, you know, my video has contributed so much to, like, improvement of the site. At least I hope. Maybe they just, like, knew all of this beforehand, and they were just, like, waiting for someone to actually spot, or I don't know. But I guess this is the end. This is the end of the NZXT BLD saga. All the people who, like, love leaving hate comments on these videos are probably rejoicing right now. Actually, I've been talking for too much. I need a drink. Tea the way it's supposed to be drank, without milk, you Brits. So this is probably gonna be my last video on it. I don't think it's gonna be the greatest look for me to make videos on them after the launch of avrona systems, which is literally, at the day of recording this, like days away from launching. And so we're gonna be literally standing our own preview PCs, so we're like literal competition to, I guess they're competition to us as well, seeing how we're just starting out. And yeah, I don't think it'll be just, you know, the greatest thing to do. And as I've been trying to, like, remain really neutral and, you know, praise them for where there's praise, and, you know, criticize for where there's things to criticize on this website, as they did in every single video. But, you know, now that we're about to go into the same market, it kind of takes on a whole new meaning. So I'll probably be ending it here. And I guess also thank you to my Patreon Barry for supporting the channel. And if you want to help support the channel to make it even better, make the videos even more entertaining, and allow me to make videos on even more interesting topics, then I highly recommend checking out my Patreon down in the video description below. Also, I have a Discord if you want to check it out. It's down in the video description as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I'm so happy this saga is finally over.